tomorrow night at their place. We'll come back. We'll talk about the layout of the SCBL Southern Division on the Kingsmen pregame baseball network.
Welcome to Substation 2. Why did you slap me?
For being fresh.
I wasn't being fresh.
No, your sandwich is so fresh.
Well, we do slice everything fresh to order.
Now what can I have for dessert?
No, now look who's being fresh. Oh, okay, I deserve that one. This is Charlie Ruffalo. Everything we do is fresh, fresh, fresh. Our bread is fresh out of the oven. Our meats and cheeses are cut fresh right in front of your eyes. We garden each sandwich just the way you tell us across the counter. That's why we're the best. Substation 2, Cherry Road, across from Winthrop.
Hey, neighbor. Come on in. We're Bojangles, and we've been making famous chicken and biscuits since 1977. What? Smells so good. Must be this plate of famous chicken and biscuits. We don't just make famous chicken and biscuits. We make famous chicken and biscuits all day long. Chicken and biscuits. Swing by and taste what made us famous. We're Bojangles. It's nice to meet you.
Head to Bojangles to get our world-famous chicken made from scratch biscuits, fixins, and tea. Bojangles, it's Bo time.
So I'm at the theater with my mom and sister to see the latest Victorian romantic love tragedy film.
I should like that very much.
But I'm down to that last part of my Coke, where if I try to drink it, there's a good chance it'll make a slurping noise.
Shh, quiet.
So I'm waiting for an action scene to cover the slurp.
Perhaps he could make himself useful in the kitchen.
And waiting for the action scene.
Die for love.
And waiting.
My heart longs to be.
Shh, quiet. Can you pass the popcorn?
Coca-Cola, open happiness.
And welcome back into the ballpark here. Stephen Stone with you as we get ready for the Carolina Vipers and the Kingsmen as we try to clear the static out of the lines here. There we go. All right, and we welcome our television viewing audience as well on YouTube. So you get the benefit of both tonight. You got the internet radio broadcast and, of course, the live picture on YouTube with our play-by-play. Well, it's shaping up to be a very interesting next couple of days here in the SCBL for the Kingsmen as they find themselves, as we come into our games tonight, 2.5 behind the division-leading Mooresville Spinners. Now, Mooresville has completed their regular season schedule, so they're going to be off the next couple of days until playoff time next week, unless we schedule the makeup game that is on tap between the Kingsmen and the Spinners. That being said, a lot remains to be seen. 2.5 back, you got 4 games remaining. There is the makeup game from June the 9th that could be played Friday night. I believe that would be here as we continue that game, which was in the 4th inning between the Spinners and, yes, the Carolina Vipers, if it makes an impact on the standings, and it very well could. So, for the sake of argument, if the Kingsmen win out, meaning the next 4, possibly a 5th game, that would tie them with the Mooresville Spinners for first in the Southern Division. There is a game to be made up between the Spinners and the Kingsmen, which would inevitably bring us to Saturday night, and the winner would essentially take all as far as the number 1 seed and the division championship. That being said, again, Mooresville 16-5 on their season, have no games remaining according to the SCBL website and the schedules. Kingsmen coming in at 12-6 on the season. They're 2.5 back. The Lake Norman Copperheads 11-11 on the season, 5.5 back. They will be a number 3 seed without question. Number 4 seed will be the Concord Athletics, 10-14 on their season, and 12 games back are the Carolina Vipers with a 3-16 record. So that is the layout of the land for the moment. So a lot has to happen. The Kingsmen definitely in the driver's seat. They require no help from anybody to get themselves. The worst scenario is they'd be a half a game behind the Spinners if that game does not get rescheduled with Mooresville, and would be the number 2 seed come Monday when the playoffs begin. The number 2 seed will play the number 3 seed, which would be the Lake Norman Copperheads, and the 4 and 5 seeds would play each other on Monday, which would be the Concord Athletics and the Carolina Vipers. Monday's game would be here in York with the Kingsmen and the Copperheads, provided they remain the number 2 seed. If we become a number 1 seed over the weekend, We'll have an off day on Monday, and we'll begin on Tuesday. So that is how it works. That's the best way that I can explain it. We will talk to Coach Joe Hudak tonight in between the games and get his thoughts. Meanwhile, we'll step aside, come back with our starting lineups. First pitch is on the way on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
Day, I'm Pastor Herbert Crump of Freedom Temple Ministries in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and I am asking you to join us in supporting Coach Joe Hudak and Kingsmen Baseball. He's doing an amazing job preparing these young men not only athletically but also spiritually. So join in with us and help hit a home run in supporting Kingsmen Baseball. Have a great day.
I got a serious burn on today, bro. Deep down in here. Did you get your burn on?
I guess so.
Bros know when they get their burn on.
Maybe here?
No, bro. Bros know. Burning.
And that's why I don't like gyms. Well, we're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
No gym intimidation, no lunks, just $10 a month. We're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
Distributed by Rock Hill Coca-Cola. Our national anthem here as we get ready for baseball on this Wednesday evening under sunny skies, 92 degrees at game time here in York, South Carolina, which is mild considering other parts of the country that we've been hearing about,
number 9, Matt Hill.
And the world for that matter.
Number 12, Adam Quintero. Batting third, number 40.
So, let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight for the visiting Carolina Vipers. They'll start things off with their extra hitter, Matt Hill. He's followed by the shortstop, Adam Quintero. Caleb Freeman, the DH, will bat third, followed by the catcher, Jeb Despard. Ben Hodge will bat fifth and play third base. Landon Howard, the first baseman. Nathan Samuel is the second baseman, batting seventh. The number 8 man is the center fielder, Jake Dunnigan. Will Ferrell will play left field and bat ninth, and Adam Featherstone is the right fielder, rounding out the Vipers' order in the number 10 spot. Hill, Quintero, Freeman, Despard, Hodge, Howard, Samuel, Dunnigan, Ferrell, and Featherstone. Isaiah Bennett is your starter for the Vipers. For the Kingsmen baseball team, Cam McNerney will start things off in center field. He's followed by the second baseman, Anthony Mita. Easton Cullison will play third and bat third. Johnny Sweeney in the cleanup spot at first base. Burt Capper, the DH, for game one tonight. He's followed by Luke Jenkins, the right fielder. Aiden Rice will play shortstop in game one. Lane McLevain in left field, and Jack Austin behind the plate, rounding out the Kingsmen order. Jazz DeBrule is the game one starter. McNerney, Mita, Cullison, Sweeney, Camper, Jenkins, Rice, McLevain, and Austin. And we want to send special best wishes to our dear friend and public address announcer, Bob Woodard, who is unable to be with us this evening due to health reasons. But we wish Bob a speedy recovery and Look forward to having him back next week for the playoffs. So DeBrol, the left-hander, taking his tune-ups, and wow, what a season Chaz has had, right? He comes in with 3 wins on the season, has worked 26 and 2/3 innings, according to the SCBL, has only given up 3 runs all year long and 11 hits. He has the lowest ERA in all of the Southern Collegiate Baseball League, 1.01. He also is the strikeout leader with 49 of those, only 9 walks on the season.
Off for the Vipers, the extra hitter, number
So
5,
here we go.
Matt Hill.
As Matt Hill prepares to step in. And we'll get action underway here. Our first of 2 tonight from York Comprehensive High School. As Chaz kicks and deals. Misses low and away, ball 1. First pitch coming 5:06 p.m. Eastern Time. 92 degrees, sunny skies. There is a threat of maybe heat confectionery pop-up thunderstorms later, but they're only saying 30% chance. That one misses inside, ball 2, 2-0 the count. Hill will be followed by Quintero and Freeman here in the top of the first, just underway in York. That one gets the inside corner for a called strike, 2-1 the count. Two-one offering on the way. That one misses. 3-1 the count. Three-one offering on the way. Fly ball out to Cam in center. He comes in, and here's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Adam Quintero, the shortstop.
The shortstop, number 12, Adam Quintero.
Well, the Vipers, who have had a tough season, come in with everything to gain and really nothing to lose. And that makes for a very dangerous team. Chaz looks in, kicks and deals. Breaking ball is high, ball 1. Chaz averages about 10 strikeouts a game. One misses low, ball 2. Two-0 offering on the way. Called strike. Two-one offering. Slap foul, first base side out of play toward the Kingsmen bullpen. That'll even the count of 2-2. Caleb Freeman, the game 1 designated hitter, waiting on deck. Two offering. Fist it right towards Sweeney, who will snare it on the fly for the second out. And here is Caleb Freeman.
Up next, the designated hitter, number 40, Caleb Freeman.
So Caleb steps in, right-hand hitter. Breeze blowing from third base across the field. Popped foul out of play, first base side for strike 1. Nobody on, 2 out, top of the first, just underway in York. Game 1 of 2, the Carolina Vipers visiting your Kingsmen baseball. 0-1 offering, slap foul into the screen. No balls and 2 strikes to Caleb Freeman. Fresh baseball for Chaz DeBrule. Freeman gets set again. So does Chaz. Here's the 0-2 offering. Slider misses inside for a ball, 1-2 the count. Outfield straight away. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2, 2-2 the count. Defensively for the Kingsmen around the horn, Sweeney at first, Mead at second, Rice at short, and Cullison is at third. The outfield from left to right, Lane McIlvaine, Cam McNerney, and Luke Jenkins in right. Jack Austin behind the plate tonight. 2-2 offering coming up. Popped him up. Dropping back is Rice, but it will be McNerney in shallow left center for the third out. So 1-2-3 go the Vipers here in the top of the first. Scoreless with the Kingsmen coming to bat on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
This is Scott Davis with Northside Baptist Church, and I'd like to share why we're honored to support Kingsmen Baseball, especially in light of a culture that produces young men capable of unthinkable violence and incredible apathy. It's so encouraging to help an organization that teaches young men character through the great game of baseball. Add to that our shared convictions that the surest way to success and significance is through a living relationship with Jesus Christ, and you've got a winning combination on the baseball diamond, in the boardroom, or wherever God calls these young men.
The chicken fingers are good.
Are they Bojangles Chicken Supremes?
No, they're Cheeky's chicken fingers. We're in a Cheeky's restaurant.
So they're not whole breast tenderloins.
I can
Are they
check.
at least perfectly seasoned like Bojangles?
Well, I don't think that they are.
So they're mild, like home-style tenders from Bojangles.
I don't know if they're mild or hot or what. I don't eat them.
I'll just take a water.
Nothing compares to Bojangles' perfectly seasoned chicken supremes or mild home-style tenders. Bojangles, it's Bo time.
I'm just doing what I gotta do.
So here's Cam McNerney, the center fielder.
Moving off for the Kingsmen, the center fielder, number 1, Cam McNerney.
Vipers all in white except for Bennett, who has a black and gray jersey. Didn't get the dress memo. Fastball outside corner called strike to Cam. .59.5 footer for ball 1. Bounces away from the catcher. Despard. Bennett looks in. Cam settles back in. The pitch. Misses outside. 2-1. Defensively around the horn for the Vipers, Landon Howard at first, Nathan Samuel at second. It's foul out of play for strike two. The shortstop, Adam Quintero, and Ben Hodge, the third baseman. Outfield left to right is Will Ferrell, Jake Dunnigan, and Adam Featherstone. And as we mentioned, Jeb Despard is the catcher for the right-hander Isaiah Bennett. 2-2 offering on the way, misses outside, full count. And strike three, first out of the inning.
That'll bring up the second base.
So here's Anthony Mita.
Anthony Mita.
So Anthony will step in, left-hand side of the plate. And ball one to Mita. Ball two. Bennett, a relatively quick worker, doesn't waste a lot of time out there. We've seen him before this season. High and tight, ball three. Easton Cullison waiting on deck, the third baseman, who's been moved up in the batting order for tonight's game. 3-0 offering, right down Main Street, and misses, ball four. One out base runner for the Kingsmen, and that'll bring up Easton Cullison, the third baseman.
Now the bat, the third baseman, number 6, Easton Cullison.
So Easton will step in, left-hand side of the plate. Mita with a short lead at first. He's being held there by Howard, the first baseman. Chop foul, first base side for strike one. Johnny Sweeney on deck, the cleanup man for the Kingsmen in game one. Wind shifting now and blowing directly from behind us out toward left center. Bennett sets at the belt from the stretch. Misses outside, ball one, 1-1 the count. There goes the runner, but he'll come back as it's fouled down the first base line. Had the hit and run on, 1-2 the count. Bennett looks in, sets at the belt again, 1-2 offering. It's outside for a ball, 2-2 the count even. Throw over to first, and he threw it away, and Mita will move down to second base on the throwing error by the pitcher. He'll round second, he'll dig for third as it rolls way down into right field. So advancing 2 bases on that throwing error, and that puts a score runner 90 feet away. He just airmailed that throw over to first. So 2-2 the count now to Cullison. Ball 3, full count. Sweeney waiting on deck. Upstairs, ball 4. He lost him. Kingsmen with runners on the corners for Johnny Sweeney.
That'll bring up the first baseman, number 32, Johnny Sweeney.
Mr. Clock. Hey, I never ever put up before my money.
Well, Kingsmen and the Vipers, the only activity tonight. Ball 1 to Johnny. So a lot of eyes on this one. And ears. It's inside and a nice stop by Despard, the catcher. 2-0 the count. Offering coming up to Johnny Sweeney. Inside, ball 3, and Bennett having some location problems finding the plate early on. Has thrown 19 pitches, and 14 of those have been balls. He's already walked 2. Runners at first and third, and the wild pitch error. It's outside, ball 4. That'll load him up. Here's Burt Camper, about the last guy you want to see with the bases loaded and 1 out. Despard's going to go out to the mound and try to settle Bennett down. This could get ugly in a hurry. Camper can make it happen with just 1 swing of the bat. So Despard coming back behind the plate. We'll see what the strategy is here. Here's Joe Hudak down in the third base coaching box. Here we go. Camper steps in. Bennett sets at the belt from the stretch. Runners are not being held. Fastball misses low and away. Ball 1. First baseman in on the grass. That's way outside and a wild pitch, and that'll bring in a run. Everybody will move up. So Mita comes in. Down to third goes Collison. And down to second goes Sweeney. And it's a 1-0 ball game. And the Kingsmen are still looking for their first hit. 2-0 the count to Burt Camper. Fastball called strike right down the heart of the plate. 2-1 the count. Luke Jenkins, the right fielder, waiting on deck. That's high and tight. That nearly winged him. 3-1 the count. 3-1 offering coming up. Line drive right at the second baseman for the second out. And here comes Luke Jenkins. Everybody stays put.
Right fielder, number 29, Luke Jenkins.
Well, Luke Jenkins stepping in with 2 outs and 2 on. 1-0 our score. Kingsman in front. We're in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. One misses for a ball. Two and 0 the count, or 2-1 rather. Excuse me. Slow roller to the second baseman, Samuel, who's up with it. Throw to first, and that'll do it. The damage minimal, but damage nonetheless. A run, no hits, an error. 2 men left. We go to the top of the second. Kingsmen with a 1-0 lead on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
I got a serious burn on today, bro. Deep down in here. Did you get your burn on?
I guess so.
Bros know when they get the burn on.
Maybe here?
No, bro. Bros know. Burning.
And that's why I don't like gyms. Well, we're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
No gym intimidation, no lunks, just $10 a month. We're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
I'm sitting here at the dinner table with my mom.
Hi, honey.
And she has prepared hundreds of meals for our family. So I brought some Coke to go with all the great food she's cooked.
Thanks, honey.
And as an extra special gift, I've written a song that I will play using these empty Coke bottles. All right, here we go. Play that bottle. Whew. I think I nailed it.
I think you did too.
Coca-Cola. Open happiness.
Leading off for the Vipers in the top of the second, the catcher, number 24, Jeb Despard.
Well, here's Jeb Despard, the catcher, to start things off here in the top of the second. Ben Hodge to follow, and Landon Howard. Chaz DeBrow deals high, ball 1. One misses, low and outside, 2-0. Swing and a miss for a strike, 2-1 the count. Two-run offering on the way. Popped him up. McNerney on the move in center, and he'll corral it for out number 1. That'll bring on Ben Hodge, the third baseman.
The third baseman, number 30, Ben Hodge.
Top of the second, Kingsmen with a 1-0 lead here in game 1 of 2 this evening. That one misses outside for a ball. 1-0 offering. Popped him up. McNerney again moving in. Will make the play in shallow center for the second out, and here comes Landon Howard, the first baseman. Vipers seem to be getting under these pitches and just
The first baseman,
popping
number
up everywhere.
26, Landon Howard.
So Howard will step in. Right-handed hitter. Chaz looks in, kicks and deals. Another fly ball. This time it's right field. Back on it is Jenkins, and that is 1-2-3 inning for Chaz DeBro and company. No runs, no hits, no errors. We've played an inning and a half. Kingsmen coming up in the bottom of the second with a 1-0 lead on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
Welcome to Substation 2. Why did you slap me?
For being fresh.
I wasn't being fresh.
No, your sandwich is so fresh.
Well, we do slice everything fresh to order.
Now what can I have for dessert?
No, now look who's being fresh. Oh, okay, I deserve that one. This is Charlie Ruffalo. Everything we do is fresh, fresh, fresh. Our bread is fresh out of the oven. Our meats and cheeses are cut fresh right in front of your eyes. We garden each sandwich just the way you tell us across the counter. That's why we're the best. Substation 2, Cherry Road, across from Winthrop.
At Sutton Construction in Rock Hill, we believe there's nothing more important than having a strong foundation. And there's nothing more important than picking the right site work contractor to make sure your project begins on solid ground. At Sutton Construction, our customers say we're the best in the business. We specialize in site preparation and have been in business for almost 50 years and are dedicated to completing each project in a timely manner. To learn more, call Sutton Construction today at 803-327-5654. That's 803-327-5654.
Seems to be going all around us, doesn't it? Or is it coming at us? We'll see. Stephen Stone back with you here at your comprehensive high school, and as I have been all season long, joined in the booth by Alan Cahaley. Also, a lovely face up here with Emma Ann Lay and Jack Shelton here, and we all send our best wishes to our missing normal, he's anything but normal, our regular public address announcer, Bob Woodard, a good friend for, my God, over 10 years, almost 20. I would say that Bob and I met when we were 5 years old, but I'd be lying. But we wish Bob well and look forward to having him back in the booth with us this coming Monday when the playoffs begin, or Tuesday. Either way, next week, Bob, back to work with you. Get well, friend. 2-0 the count to Aiden Rice, bottom third of the order. Aiden, Lane McIlvain, and Jack Austin. That's upstairs for ball three. Now it's ball three, excuse me. I was ahead of myself there. 3-1 the count. Bennett now slowing down and taking his time. Well, that's low for ball four. Leadoff man aboard, and here's Lane McIlvain, the left fielder in game one.
The left fielder, number 20, Lane McIlvain.
Lane, right-hand hitter, stepping in. No activity in the Viper bullpen. I mean, it's only a 1-0 game, but Bennett has been struggling since we started. He's at 34 pitches. Now he's walked 4 and struck out 1. 59.5 footer for ball one. We're in the bottom of the second. Kingsmen with a 1-0 lead in game one of 2. It's going to be chop foul. Third base side. 1-1 the count. Misses outside. Throw down to first. That was close. 2-1 the count. Rice got a little far out there. Did not escape the attention of Jeb Despard. Third baseman in on the grass as he shows bunt. That's a dandy down the first base line. Bennett will take it. Underhand toss to first for the first out, and that will advance the runner down to second on the sacrifice bunt. And here comes Jack Austin, the catcher.
The catcher, number 17, Jack Austin.
Jack had a pretty good night with the bat Monday night in the doubleheader with the Concord Athletics. See if he can pick himself up an RBI here in the bottom of the second. Top of the order on deck with Cam McNerney. Slow lower, pitcher comes off, he barehands it, will pick it up, and that could not make the play. That's going to be an error on the first baseman, who could not handle the throw. What say ye, Mr. McHaley? You think it's the throw by the pitcher? Okay, so an error to the pitcher on the throw.
Now batting the center fielder, number 1, Cam McNerney.
Well, Rice moves down to third. And the top of the order with Cam McNerney, who struck out swinging first time up. He takes ball 1. Runners in the corners for the Kingsmen. 1-0 our score, looking to add to it. Bennett sets at the belt, the pitch. Low for ball 2. Bennett got off the mound quick enough and barehanded it, which was the right thing to do, but bounced it over to first. That one misses. 3-0 the count. And as first baseman, Howard was unable to scoop it out. So Bennett looks in, sets at the belt, the pitch. Called strike. Cam thought he had ball 4, but no, that looked pretty good from even here. 3-1 the count. So runners on the corners. 1 out on the inning. Bottom of the second. Kingsmen with a 1-0 lead, looking to add to it. Bennett from the stretch. There goes the runner to second. Right to the third baseman. He'll come home with it. And no. He's out at home. Okay. So score that at fielder's choice. As Rice is out at the plate, you can score that 5-2. Austin goes down to second. So here's Anthony Mita, who walked and scored the game's lone run back in the first. It's going to be high and away for a ball. Well, we're hearing now that thunderstorm warning for our area at 6:30. I would believe these guys. And that one clips him. They're going to give Mita a minute because that hit him right on the top of the foot, which is unprotected. That'll load him up. So here's what I know about the weather. Maybe it will and maybe it won't. Only because it's South Carolina, and if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. But our friends at the Weather Center, Severe Weather Center at WSOC up in Charlotte, who happen to be weather partners of the radio stations that employ me, have issued a severe thunderstorm warning for York until 6:30, so it's already come and gone. Well, it's in about an hour it'll be out of here. Mita walking down to first base. No worse for the wear. Team trainer comes out. So bases full, 2 outs in the inning, and here's Easton Cullison, who walked his first time up.
Now batting the third baseman, number 6, Easton Cullison.
We're looking at the skies. We're not seeing anything other than regular cumulus clouds. Swing and a miss for a strike. Runners are not being held. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. A little eager. Bennett trying to get himself out of a hole here in the bottom of the second with the bases full and 2 outs. And he does. He strikes it out and slams the door. No runs, no hits, an error. 3 men left on. We've played 2. 1-0 Kingsmen.
On the Kingsmen, no
on the
runs,
Kingsmen
no hits,
Baseball Network.
3 left on base.
Great day. I'm Pastor Herbert Crump of Freedom Temple Ministries in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And I am asking you to join us in supporting Coach Joe Hudak and Kingsmen Baseball. He's doing an amazing job preparing these young men, not only athletically, but also spiritually. So join in with us and help hit a home run in supporting Kingsmen Baseball. Have a great day.
I got a serious burn on today, bro. Deep down in here. Did you get your burn on?
I guess so.
Bros know when they get their burn on.
Maybe here?
No, bro. Bros know.
Well, we go to the top of the third inning. It'll be Nathan Samuel, Jake Dunnigan, and Will Farrell. 7, 8, and 9 hitters for the Vipers, who trail 1-0 here in game 1 of 2. Chaz DeBrow, the game 1 starter. We'll be talking to Coach Joe Hudak in between games tonight. Chaz DeBrow from Kershaw, South Carolina, not too far from here. 6'2", 180-pound left-hander and junior at Francis Marion University. Got a chance to talk to Chaz before the games last week in Concord. Great young man. Excellent young man. All these young men are exceptional.
Leading off the top of the third, the second baseman, number 4, Nathan Samuel.
So Nathan Samuel will step in. Chaz DeBrow will look in and deal. It's high and away for a ball. Top of the third, 1-0, Kingsmen in front. Called strike right down the heart of the plate. 1-1 the count. One offering on the way. Breaking ball gets the outside corner for a called strike. Pretty nice pitch. 1-2 offering on the way from Chaz to Bro. Did he go? Yes, he did. Yeah. One out of the inning. Here is Jake Dunnigan, the center fielder. Samuel wasn't crazy about the call, but they appealed to the first base umpire, and he said yes, he did. Dunnigan, left-hand hitter. Nobody on, one out, top of the third. Same pitch, same result, 0-2 the count. We'll do this again tomorrow night, only at Charlotte Latin High School. 5 o'clock first pitch, 4:45 pregame here, Eastern Time. The Kingsmen and the Carolina Vipers. That officially to close out the regular season, but there's some factors that may keep us working through Saturday. We're just going to have to wait and see, and we'll get the thoughts of Coach Hudak in between games and share those with you. Ground ball up the middle. That'll be backhanded by the second baseman. Nice attempt, but that's going to be an infield single for Dunnigan. First hit of the night for anybody.
That'll bring up the left fielder, number
And the Vipers claim it. Here's Will Farrell, the left fielder. Sweeney holding the runner at first. DeBrule sets at the belt. Misses outside for ball one. Adam Featherstone, the right fielder, number 10 hitter in the Viper order, on deck. Foul back to the screen, 1-1 the count. Throw over to first, not in time. One offering, foul back to the screen, 1-2 the count. Throw over to first again is not in time. Jazz looking in, takes his time, sets it to belt. Now another throw to first. That was close. Runner at first, one out on the inning. We're in the top of the third, 1-0 our score. Kingsman in front. Now another throw to first is not in time. I like how you think. Trip him. 1-2 offering coming up. That one's high and away, 2-2 the count. Another throw to first. Well, Farrell going to step out. Now he settles back in. 2-2 offering on the way. But first, another throw over to first. Pops it foul, out of play. Count will hold at 2-2. Jazz gets a fresh baseball. Runner at first, one out, top of the third. 1-0 our score, Kingsmen in front. There goes the runner. Throw to second. Oh, he's under the tag. Stolen base for Dunnigan. And strike 3 for Farrell. So runner at second, and here is Adam Featherstone. Right-hand hitter stepping in. Jazz sets at the belt. Big lead at second by Dunnigan. Called strike outside corner.
Right fielder number 2, Adam Featherstone.
Ball. One and 1 the count. 2 outs, runner at second. Jazz taking his time, looking in. Sets at the belt. One misses outside, 2 and 1 the count. Tying run at second for the Vipers. Two-one offering coming up. Swing and a miss. Count even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. There goes the runner to third, but it doesn't matter. Swing and a miss. The inning is over. As Jazz to roll, basically he strikes out the side for the exception of the single by Dunnigan here on the top of the third. No runs, a hit, no errors, a man left. We've played 2.5. We go to the bottom of the third. It'll be Johnny Sweeney, Burt Camper, and Luke Jenkins when we return on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
At Sutton Construction in Rock Hill, we believe there's nothing more important than having a strong foundation. And there's nothing more important than picking the right site work contractor to make sure your project begins on solid ground. At Sutton Construction, our customers say we're the best in the business. We specialize in site preparation and have been in business for almost 50 years and are dedicated to completing each project in a timely manner. To learn more, call Sutton Construction today at 803-327-5654. That's 803-327-5654.
Great day. I'm Pastor Herbert Crump of Freedom Temple Ministries in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And I am asking you to join us in supporting Coach Joe Hudak and Kingsmen Baseball. He's doing an amazing job preparing these young men, not only athletically, but also spiritually. So join in with us and help hit a home run in supporting Kingsmen Baseball. Have a great day.
Well, we go to the home half of the third inning. It'll be Johnny Sweeney, Burt Capper, and Luke Jenkins, the heart of the order, 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Kingsmen, who have a 1-0 lead here.
Moving on to the bottom of the third, the first baseman, number 32, Johnny Sweeney. Mr. Prophet. I never ever pull up with all my money.
Johnny step again. He walked his first time up back in the first and then got stranded. Bennett still on the scene. 59.5 footer for ball one. It's high and away, ball two. Offering is inside, ball three. Bennett at 52 pitches. We're in the bottom of the third. Called strike. He was taking all the way, 3-1 the count. Kingsmen will play game two, 30 minutes after the completion of this one. Three-one offering. Inside, lost him, ball four. Leadoff man aboard, and that'll bring on Burt Capper, who lined out to the second baseman his first time up.
The designated hitter, number 9, Burt Capper.
Runner at first, nobody out for the Kingsmen. Home half of the third inning here, our first of two games. We'll do it again tomorrow, but at Charlotte Latin High School in the Queen City of Charlotte, up on Providence Road. Fly ball, center fielder coming in, and will make the play for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Luke Jenkins, who grounded out to the second baseman to end the first. Sweeney stays at first. So Luke will step in here. Isaiah Bennett sets at the belt from the stretch. Deals upstairs, ball one. Called strike. 1-1 the count. Got the outside part. Misses low and away for a ball. 2-1 the count. Called strike. 2-2. Aiden Rice waiting on deck. One out on the inning. Runner at first. 1-0 our score. Kingsmen in front. Inside. Full count. There goes the runner of the hit and run. That's going to be a gapper. Rounding second, pulling into third will be Sweeney, and we'll have runners on the corners. So here's Aiden Rice, who walked his first time up.
Shortstop number 7, Aiden Rice.
Then got tagged out at home trying to score from third. So Aiden steps in. Runner being held at first. Called strike. Lane McLevain waiting on deck. Fouled into the screen, 0-2 the count. Misses for a ball. 1-2 the count. There goes the runner down to second. Swing and a miss. Throw is in plenty of time as he slides into the tag. And that'll do it for the inning. So, unable to get anything across. No runs ahead. A man left. We've played 3. Kingsmen with a 1-0 lead on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
So I'm at the theater with my mom and sister to see the latest Victorian romantic love tragedy film.
I should like that very much.
But I'm down to that last part of my Coke where if I try to drink it, there's a good chance it'll make a slurping noise. Shh, quiet. So I'm waiting for an action scene to cover the slurp.
Perhaps he could make himself useful in the kitchen.
And waiting for the action scene.
Die for love.
And waiting.
My heart longs to be.
Shh, quiet. Can you pass the popcorn?
Coca-Cola, open happiness.
This is Scott Davis with Northside Baptist Church, and I'd like to share why we're honored to support Kingsmen Baseball, especially in light of a culture that produces young men capable of unthinkable violence and incredible apathy. It's so encouraging to help an organization that teaches young men character through the great game of baseball. Add to that our shared convictions that the surest way to success and significance is through a living relationship with Jesus Christ, and you've got a winning combination on the baseball diamond, in the boardroom, or wherever God calls these young men.
Well, we go to the top of the 4th inning. Kingsmen with a razor-thin 1-0 lead. It'll be the top of the order. Matt Hill, Adam Quintero, and Caleb Freeman.
Number 9, Matt Hill.
Hill, who flew out to McNerney in center field to start things off back in the first. Chaz DeBrule, The lefty kicks and deals. Foul, first base side out of play.
Jack, when it gets close, would you mind grabbing it? Yeah, okay, just tell me when. Yeah. Because honestly, I would have gone and grabbed it now. No, we got some time.
This is updated. 16-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail.
Love that.
Was that a strike?
1-1 the count. Chaz looks in.
All around us, though. It doesn't say it to us, it's just all around us, like Gastonia, Mount Holly, Kings Mountain, Clover, it's all
Rung him up. First out of the inning, here is Adam Quintero, who popped up to the first baseman, his first time up.
Adam Quintero.
Top of the fourth inning, Kingsmen with a 1-0 lead. Called strike, outside corner. One and one the count. Inside for a ball. 2-1. Three and one the count. Swing and a miss, chased a high one, full count. Chaz looking in, taking his time. 3-2 offering on the way. Base hit right up the middle. Second hit of the game, second hit of the night for the Vipers. And that'll bring up Caleb Freeman, the designated hitter.
The designated hitter, number 40, Caleb Freeman.
Sweeney holding the runner at first. Infield at double play depth. One misses outside for a ball. Outside corner, called strike. 1-1 the count. Two and one. Throw over to first, not in time. offering coming up. Popped him up. Right fielder charging in, and he's got to hurry, and does. And will make the catch. Jenkins had to get on his horse. So Quintero will stay at first.
Catcher number 24, Jeb Despard.
Here's Jeb Despard, the catcher, who flew out to McNerney to start things off back in the second. We're in the top of the fourth right now. Kingsman with a 1-0 lead in game 1 of 2. Sweeney holding the runner at first. That's Quintero. DeBro kicks and deals inside for a ball. It's fouled off. 1-1 the count. No runs and 2 hits for the Vipers tonight. 1 run and no hits for the Kingsmen. Kingsmen have had their opportunities, but have the lead nonetheless. 1-1 offering on the way. It's high and away for a ball. 2-1 the count. Chaz looks in, kicks and deals, fouled off. Count even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss, got him, and down go the Vipers here in the top of the fourth. No runs, a hit, no errors. They leave a man. We've played 3.5. Kingsmen with a 1-0 lead on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
Welcome to Substation 2. Why did you slap me?
For being fresh.
I wasn't being fresh.
No, your sandwich is so fresh.
Well, we do slice everything fresh to order.
Now what can I have for dessert?
No, now look who's being fresh. Oh, okay, I deserve that one. This is Charlie Ruffalo. Everything we do is fresh, fresh, fresh. Our bread is fresh out of the oven. Our meats and cheeses are cut fresh right in front of your eyes. We garden each sandwich just the way you tell us across the counter. That's why we're the best. Substation 2, Cherry Road, across from Winthrop.
There's always time in the morning, always time at night. Always time for simple pleasure, sunshine and moonlight. Always time for refreshment when you're on the run. And when it's time for fun, there's always Coca-Cola. Yeah. Coca-Cola. Always Coca-Cola.
Distributed by Rock Hill Coca-Cola. Bottom of the fourth, bottom of the order for the Kingsmen, Aiden Rice, Lane McIlvain, and Jack Austin. Does look a little dark out there, doesn't it? So Adam
for the Vipers, number 6, Landon Carr.
We have a new pitcher for the Carolina Vipers. This is Landon Carr. So Isaiah Bennett tonight works 3 innings, gives up a run. It was unearned on 1 hit. He walks 5, strikes out 2. His only decision can be a loss as it stands right now. So Carr, right-hander, 6'1", 190-pound right-hander freshman at Gaston College. He hails from Waxhaw, North Carolina. Do you know what famous president hails from Waxhaw? I'll give you time to think about that one. Be honest, don't Google it. We welcome your text here in the broadcast booth, 606-369-0031. The number again, 606-369-0031.
Leading off the bottom of the first.
So here's Aiden Rice.
Lane McIlvaine.
I'm sorry. It's Lane McIlvaine, Jack Austin, and Cam McNerney. So Lane steps in. He had that sacrifice bunt back in the second. Swing and a miss for a strike. Oh, 1 offering. Fly ball, center field. Tracking it is Dunnigan for the first out. So that'll bring up Jack Austin, Kingsmen catcher. Jack reached on an error to the pitcher back in the second.
The catcher, number 17, Jack Austin.
Popped him up. Foul territory. Pitcher's calling for it, and nobody makes the catch as nobody's talking to anybody between the first baseman, Howard, and Carr. Quite honestly, that was Howard's play. Why Carr was that far off the mound in foul territory. But that gives fresh life to Jack Austin. But nobody was communicating. Ball hit like that, it's the catcher or the first baseman, period. Pitcher shouldn't be anywhere near it. Misses low and away for a ball, 1-1 the count. Nice breaking ball for a called strike, 1-2 the count. 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss, got him. So 2 outs on the inning, nobody on. At the top of the order now, Cam McNerney, who struck out swinging and hit into a fielder's choice. 2 trips to the plate today. Kingsmen and the Vipers playing 2 here tonight, and York will play 2 tomorrow at their place at Charlotte Latin. Grounded foul, first base side. 0-1 the count. Pretty good looking pitch there for strike two. Nice sweeping curve. Nobody on, 2 out, bottom of the fourth. Kingsmen with a 1-0 lead. And we'll start to see some stirring down the right field line in the Kingsmen bullpen. It's outside for a ball, 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. He got him. 1-2-3 inning. First time tonight that's happened. Kingsmen retired in order. We go to the top of the fifth. It'll be the heart of the order for the Vipers when we come back. Ben Hodge, Landon Howard, and Nathan Samuel scheduled on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
At Sutton Construction in Rock Hill, we believe there's nothing more important than having a strong foundation. And there's nothing more important than picking the right site work contractor to make sure your project begins on solid ground. At Sutton Construction, our customers say we're the best in the business. We specialize in site preparation and have been in business for almost 50 years and are dedicated to completing each project in a timely manner. To learn more, call Sutton Construction today at 803-327-5654. That's 803-327-5654.
Hey, neighbor! Come on in. We're Bojangles, and we've been making famous chicken and biscuits since 1977. What smells so good? Must be this plate of famous chicken and biscuits. We don't just make famous chicken and biscuits. We make famous chicken and biscuits all day long. Chicken and biscuits. Swing by and taste what made us famous. We're Bojangles. It's nice to meet you.
Head to Bojangles to get our world-famous chicken made from scratch biscuits, fixins, and tea. Bojangles, it's Bo time.
Well, we go to the home half of the fifth inning. Kingsmen with the top of the fifth inning. Kingsmen with a 1-0 lead. Ben Hodge, Landon Howard, and Nathan Samuel on to face Chaz DeBro.
Leading off the top of the fifth, the third baseman, number 30, Ben Hodge.
So Ben Hodge will step in. Hodge, who flew out to McNerney in center field, back in the second. Fly ball, right fielder coming over, Jenkins. He'll make the play for the first out here in the top of the fifth. That'll bring up Landon Howard, the first baseman. Howard flew out to Jenkins. Back in the second to end the second. Swing and a miss, strike one. DeBro with 61 pitches right now. Jazz deals. Swing and a miss, strike two. Nathan Samuel on deck. O2 offering on the way. High and away for a ball, 1-2 the count. Lights have come on here in York. Swing and a miss, got him. 2 outs on the inning. Strikeout number 6 of the night for Chaz, and here is Nathan Sammel, who owns one of those 6 strikeouts. He went down swinging back at the top of the third to start things off. So Samuel will step in. Popped up, foul, right field side out of play. There is activity in the Kingsmen bullpen. Chaz looks in, deals the 0-1. Breaking ball is high and outside. 1-0 the count. Now backing out is Sammy. Here's the 1-1 offering. Fastball's low. 1-1 the count. Jake Dunnigan waiting on deck. One offering. Popped up. Sweeney giving chase. Coming over is Jenkins, and it's going to make it out of play. So 2-2 the count. Nobody on. 2 out. Top of the 5th. Kingsmen with a 1-0 lead. Slap foul, first base side out of play. Count will hold at 2-2. Two offering. That's slap foul, first base side. On the roof of the batting cage. A little high, full count. The lights are on in York. Pop foul out of play. Count will hold at 3-2. Three-two payoff. They lost him, ball 4. 2 out base runner for the Vipers. Puts the tying run aboard for Jake Dunnigan, the center fielder who singled his first time up.
Center fielder number 16, Jake Dunnigan.
Dunnigan, left-hand hitter stepping in. Sweeney will hold the runner at first. Swing and a miss, strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. Chase DeBro ahead in the count, 0-2. See if he goes with that backdoor slider. He sure did, but he missed. Still on base. Well, no, it's not even that. It's strike three, outside corner. Umpire was a little slow with that call. So 1-2. That gets the Kingsmen out of that inning, so no runs, no hits, no errors, a man left. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Anthony Mita, Easton Cullison, and Johnny Sweeney will return on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
I'm sitting here at the dinner table with my mom.
Hi, honey.
And she has prepared hundreds of meals for our family. So I brought some Coke to go with all the great food she's cooked.
Thanks, honey.
And as an extra special gift, I've written a song that I will play using these empty Coke bottles. All right, here we go. Play that bottle. Whew. I think I nailed it.
I think you did too.
Coca-Cola. Open happiness.
I got a serious burn on today, bro. Deep down in here. Did you get your burn on?
I guess so.
Bros know when they get the burn on.
Maybe here?
No, bro. Bros know. Burning.
And that's why I don't like gyms. Well, we're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
No gym intimidation, no lunks, just $10 a month. We're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
Well, lights are on here at York Comprehensive High School, and usually that doesn't happen for about another 90 minutes from now, but we're starting to see some darkness move in to the left of us and straightaway center. We'll see if they extend that thunderstorm warning. It's due to expire in 10 minutes. So here's Anthony Mita, Easton Collison, and Johnny Sweeney. 2, 3, and 4 hitters here as we go to the home half of the fifth inning. Kingsmen with a 1-0 lead and looking for some insurance. Card deal, strike one. Anthony walked, scored, and has been hit by a pitch. One gets away outside, ball one, or ball two rather. Actually, it's 1-1. Let me correct myself. Swing and a miss, strike two. Carr deals. Got him swinging. Landon Carr picks up his third strikeout.
The third baseman,
Easton Collison. Easton has walked and struck out swinging, 0 for 1 officially. Goes and steps in. Skies it out toward right center. It'll be the center fielder Dunnigan for the second out. Here's Johnny Sweeney.
First baseman number 32, Johnny Sweeney.
Johnny's walked twice tonight. Steps in, left-hand side of the plate. Nobody on, 2 outs. Card deals, fouled back into the screen for strike 1. Don't even think about lightning. That's when the agony begins. Misses outside for a ball. Lightning in the area, automatic 30-minute delay. Fisted him out to left field, and unable to make the catch is Farrell. Farrell got fooled on that. He broke back and then had to come in and then wound up diving. How are you going to rule that there, Judge? That's a hit? Yeah. Like we say, he started back and then wound up having to come in for it. Couldn't get there in time. So, 2-out base runner is Bert Camper, who is lined out and flown out 0 for 2 this afternoon. Howard holding the runner at first, and that's Sweeney. And there's a wild pitch that will advance Johnny down to second, and ball 1.
Mamma mia!
So that opens up first base with 2 outs. 1-0 the count to Bert Camper. Outside, 2-0. Offering on the way. Foul back to the screen, 2-1 the count. Bottom of the 5th, Kingsmen with a 1-0 lead in game 1 of 2 here at York High School. Low for a ball. 3-1. Runner on second, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. 1-0 ball game. That run came way back in the bottom of the 1st. Ground ball, third baseman, nice backhand. He's going to chase the runner into a rundown. And that's the way to work. So, fielder's choice, 4-6-5 put out on Sweeney. That'll do it for the Kingsmen here in the 5th on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
Welcome to Substation 2. Why did you slap me?
For being fresh.
I wasn't being fresh.
No, your sandwich is so fresh.
Well, we do slice everything fresh to order.
Now what can I have for dessert?
No, now look who's being fresh. Oh, okay, I deserve that one. This is Charlie Ruffalo. Everything we do is fresh, fresh, fresh. Our bread is fresh out of the oven. Our meats and cheeses are cut fresh right in front of your eyes. We garden each sandwich just the way you tell us across the counter. That's why we're the best. Substation 2, Cherry Road, across from Winthrop.
So I'm at the theater with my mom and sister to see the latest Victorian romantic love tragedy film.
I should like that very much.
But I'm down to that last part of my Coke, where if I try to drink it, there's a good chance it'll make a slurping noise. Shh, quiet. So I'm waiting for an action scene to cover the slurp.
Perhaps he could make himself useful in the kitchen.
And waiting for the action scene.
Die for love.
And waiting.
My heart longs to be.
Shh, quiet. Can you pass the popcorn?
Coca-Cola. Open happiness.
Welcome back to York High School as we look like we're about to enter a lightning delay here in the top of the 6th inning of Game 1. That means an automatic 30-minute delay. Coach Hudak talking to the home plate umpire as well as the Vipers head coach, but that is essentially where we are. So 1-0 our score. We're in the top of getting ready to enter the top of the 6th. We were that close to getting this first one in. It is an official game if nothing else happens, but in the meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, Kingsmen fans, we're going to feed you some baseball music and wait this out here as the umpires are leaving the field. So 1-0, we're in a lightning delay on the Kingsmen Baseball Network. We'll resume when they take the field in about 30 minutes.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, 'cause it's root, root, root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, 'cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. It's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
now. We need a hit, so here I go. Ball one. Hey! Ball two. Hey! Strike one. Ooh. Strike two. Fill that umpire. Yeah! A case of Wheaties.
He's just a man and not a freak, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, we want you and I.
He tied the mark at 44, July the 1st, you know. Since then he's hit a good 12 more, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, we want you and I.
From coast to coast, that's all you'll hear of Joe, the one-man show. He's glorified the horse-hide sphere, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, we want you and I.
He'll live in baseball's Hall of Fame. He got there blow by blow. Our kids will tell their kids his name, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
We dream of Joey with the light from back. Joe DiMaggio,
we want you on our side. In whispers low of how they stopped our Joe. One night in Cleveland, oh, 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 goodbye street DiMaggio.
The first thing I remember is the game that I love. A man on a diamond with the golden glove. Daddy with me in the cheap seats above, saying, boy, keep your eye on the ball. The crack of the bat, the stadium's roar. We were up on our feet for the tie-breaking score. I said, Daddy, I know what you brought me here for. He said, good, I hope you'd hear the call. Life's a fastball, bell time, coming right down the middle. Don't stand there and let it go by. Swing hard and aim for the stands. My field of dreams was covered in stone, an old gravel parking lot next to our home. Dad on the mound until the daylight was gone, saying, boy, keep your eye on the ball. Cause it's hey batter, swing batter, swing. The world is an infield, always chattering. If you don't concentrate, they'll spoil your timing, and you'll walk away cussing them all. Life's a fastball, bell time, coming right down the middle. Don't stand there and let it go by. Swing hard and aim for the stands, and thank God for your fans. 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 Dad threw a party
30 when I got the call. All the years on the farm team finally paid off. Now I'm in the big leagues, aiming for the fall. Every summer's a long playoff run. As I walk to the plate, I look in the stands. I see myself and I see my old man. I hear my family and all of my friends cheering, boy, keep your eye on the ball. It's a fast ball, belt high, coming right down the middle. I'm gonna mail one to the grandstands. Good glory, this one's for the fans, for the fans. Thank God for the fans. Thank God for the fans. And my old man. My old man. Tessie is the royal rooters rally cry. Tessie is the tune they always sung. Tessie echoed April through October nights after serenade installed the Nene and Young. Tessie is a maiden with a sparkling eye. Tessie is a maiden with a love. She doesn't know the meaning of her side. She's got a comet full of love. Sometimes when the game is on the line, Tessie always carried them away. Up the road from third base to Huntington, the boys would always sing and swing. 2, 3, 4! Tessie, lost in the gravy shouted, when I hear them mess around. Boston, you know we love it, like to hear it from road to your sound. Don't blame us if we ever doubt you. You know we couldn't live without you. Tessie, you are the only. The Rooters showed up at the grounds one day. They found the seats had all been sold. McGreevy led the charge into the park, stormed the gates and put the game on hold. The Rooters gave the other team a dreadful fright. Boston's 10th man could not be wrong. Up from third base to Huntington, they sang another victory song. 2, 3, 4! Tessie, lost in the gravy shouted, when I hear them mess around. Boston, you know we love you, let me hear the crowd roll to your sound. Don't blame us if we ever doubt you. You know we couldn't live without you. Tessie, you are the only. The Rooters gave the other team a dreadful fright. Boston's 10th man could not be wrong. Up from third base to Huntington, they sang another victory song. Tessie, lost in the gravy shouted, when I hear them mess around. Boston, you know we love you, let me hear the crowd roar to your sound. Don't blame us if we ever doubt you. You know we couldn't live without you. Tessie, you are the only.
walk out to the bleachers, sit in shirt sleeves on a perfect afternoon. They'll find they have reserved seats somewhere along one of the baselines where they sat when they were children and cheered their heroes. And they'll watch the game, and it'll be as if they'd dipped themselves in magic waters. The memories will be so thick, they'll have to brush them away from their faces. The one constant through all the years has been baseball. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers. It's been erased like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again. But baseball has marked the time. This field, this game, is a part of our past. It reminds us of all that once was good, and it could be again. Oh, people will come. People will most definitely come.
We're
Well, welcome back to the ballpark. We have our lightning delay extended now until 7:35. They have covered home plate, and the pitcher's mound with a tarp. There is a chance of some rain, perhaps, but the big concern right now is the lightning, and as long as that continues, the delay gets extended. So right now we're scheduled to resume play at 7:35 Eastern here as we get ready for the top of the sixth inning between the Carolina Vipers and the Kingsmen baseball team, with the Kingsmen baseball in the lead right now by a score of 1-0. Again, we'll resume play hopefully at 7:35 p.m. Eastern.
Little boy in a baseball hat stands in the field with his ball and bat. Says, I am the greatest player of them all. Puts his bat on his shoulder and he tosses up his ball. And the ball goes up and the ball comes down, swings his bat all the way around. The world's so still you can hear the sound. The baseball falls to the ground. Now the little boy doesn't say a word, picks up his ball, he is undeterred. Says, I am the greatest there has ever been. Grits his teeth and he tries it again. And the ball goes up and the ball comes down, swings his bat all the way around. The world's so still you can hear the sound. The baseball falls to the ground. He makes no excuses, he shows no fear. He just closes his eyes and listens to the cheer. Little boy, he adjusts his hat, picks up his ball, stares at his bat. Says, I am the greatest, the game is on the line, and he gives his all one last time. The ball goes up like the moon so bright, swings his bat with all his might. And the world's as still can be, and the baseball falls. And that's strike three. Now it's supper time, and his mama calls. Little boy starts home with his bat and ball. Says, I am the greatest, that is a fact. But even I didn't know I could pitch like that. Says, I am the greatest, that is understood. But even I didn't know I could pitch that good.
Can you catch? Will you hold the ball when you step to the plate? Will you swing and fall? If you play, you gotta know how it's done. Can you catch? Can you hold a hard one? I mean, baby, do you know the game? I mean, baby, do you know the game? I'm a big league pitcher. Can you catch the hurl? Can you hit ball I throw to you? Southpaw, can you hit ball I throw to you? But get your bat ready, baby.
strokes too slow. When I wind up, I'm pitching my all to you. When I wind up, pitching my all to you. So get your bat ready, baby. Let's see what you can do. Get your bat ready, baby. Get a bat ready, baby. Get your bat ready, baby. Get your bat ready, baby. Get your bat ready, baby. Let's have some fun. If you can hit that ball, you can make a home run. Life is a ball game being played each day. Life is a ball game everybody can play. Yes, you know Jesus standing at the home plate. He's waiting for you there. You know life is a ball game, but you've got to play it fair. The first base is temptation. You know the second base is sin. The third base tribulation. If you pass, you can make it in. Old man Solomon is the umpire, and Satan pitching a game. He'll do his best to strike you out, but keep playing just the same. You know Daniel's up to bat first. You know he prayed 3 times a day. Yes, Satan pitched him a fastball, but he hit it anyway. Yes, you know Job is up to bat next. Satan struck him in every way, but Job hit a home run, and he came on in that day. Yes, you know prayer is our strong bat to hit at Satan's ball. And when you start to swing it, you gotta give it your all and all. Yes, you know faith's gonna be your catcher, and on him you can depend. For Jesus standing at the home plate, and he's waiting for you to come in. Yes, you know Moses is on the sidelines, waiting to be called. You know the day he parted the Red Sea, he knew Christ was all in all. Then John came in the 9th inning, and the game was almost done. Then God gave John a vision, and he knew we'd already won. Yes, you know life is a ball game being played each day. You know life is a ball game each and everybody can play. Yes, you know Jesus is standing at the home plate. He's waiting for you there. Well, you know life is a ball game, but you've got to play it fair.
I love Mickey.
Mickey who?
You know who, the fellow with the celebrated swing. Oh, I love Mickey.
Mickey who?
You know who, the one who drives me batty every spring. If I don't make a hit with him, my heart will break in two. I wish that I could catch him and pitch a little woo. I love Mickey.
Mickey who?
Mickey you.
Mickey me.
And that's who. I love Mickey.
Mickey who?
You know who, his muscles are a mighty sight to see. Oh, I love Mickey.
Mickey who?
You know who, the one I want to steal right home with me. Oh, I'd sacrifice most anything to win his many charms. I'd like to be a fly ball and pop right in his arms. Oh, I love Mickey.
Mickey who?
Mickey Mantle. Ooh, I love you.
Who, me?
Ooh, I love you.
Not Yogi Berra?
Ooh, I love you. Mickey!
Say, hey, Willie, go get it. What do you mean, go get it? Man, that ball's way in left field. I don't care what field it's in. Willie plays all fields. Every time we come to the game, you talking about Willie plays all the fields. That's right. Let's call Willie and ask him. Call him. Okay, hey, Willie.
Yes.
Are you Willie Mays?
Yes.
Whose ball was that?
Why was it?
In left field.
Well, that's Urban's ball.
I told you that. Every time we come to the game, we got to talk about it. The next time I'm going to sit in the grandstand.
Say, hey, fellas, what's your name?
Say who?
Say Willie. Say hey.
Say who?
Swinging at the plate. Say hey.
Say who?
Say Willie. That giant kid is great. When he hits the ball, it's long gone man. Hits it farther than Campy can. Swings the bat like a little lead pipe. When they reach the ball, it's overripe. Say hey.
Say who?
Say Willie. Say hey.
Say who?
Swinging at the plate. Say hey.
Say who?
Say Willie. That giant kid is great. He runs the bases like a choo-choo train. Swings around second like an aeroplane. His cap flies off when he passes third. And he heads home like an eagle bird. Say hey.
Say who?
Say Willie. Say hey.
Say who?
Swinging at the plate. Say hey.
Say who?
Say Willie. That giant kid is great. Yes, he covers center like he had jet shoes. The other batters get the Willie blues. Anything hit his way is out. Man, it just don't pay those guys to clout. Say hey.
Say who?
Say Willie. Say hey.
Say who?
Swinging at the plate. Say hey.
Say who?
Say Willie. That giant kid is great. Willie served his Uncle Sam. He left the Giants in an awful jam. But now he's back, and he's Leo's joy. And Willie's still a growing boy. Say hey.
Say who?
Say Willie. Say hey.
Say who?
Swinging at the plate. Say hey.
Say who?
Say Willie. That giant kid is great. That giant kid is great. Say Willie. What you gonna say?
Say hey.
Take me out to the ball game. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Yeah. Strike one. Hey, baby, do you come here often? Strike two. Hey, baby, now watch your sign. Strike three. Hold on now, where you going? Next in line. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Swing, better, better swing, better, better swing, better, better swing. Why, yes, I went to Harvard. I majored in pre-med. Just stay for one semester. Time's out. Who's next? Swing, better, better swing, better, better swing, better, better swing. Swing, better, better swing, better, better swing, better, better swing. Swing, better, better swing, better, better swing, better, better swing. Swing, better, better swing, better, better swing, better, better swing. Swing it out. Everybody strikes out 9 times out of 10. But you gotta step up to the plate, son, 'cause every now and then she walked right up to me. Said, could I take you home? Hey boys, I'll see you later. Going, gone. Swing, better, better swing, better, better swing, better, better swing. Swing, better, better swing, better, better swing, better, better swing. Swing, better, better swing, better, better swing, better, better swing. Swing, better, better swing, better, better swing, better, better swing. Swing, better, better swing, better, better swing, better, better swing. Swing, better, better swing, better, better swing, better, better swing.
Robinson hit that ball. It went zooming across the left field wall. Yeah, boy.
Yes, yes, Jackie hit that ball.
And when he swung his bat, the crowd went wild because he knocked that ball a solid mile. Yeah, boy.
Yes, yes, Jackie hit that ball. Satchel Paige is mellow, so is Campanella. Newcomb and Dobie too. But it's a natural fact, when Jackie comes to bat, the other team is through.
Did you see Jackie Robinson hit that ball? Did he hit it? Yes, and that ain't all. He stole home.
Yes, yes, Jackie's real gone.
Robinson hit that ball. Did he hit it? Yes, and that ain't all. He stole home.
Yes, yes, Jackie's real gone. 'Cause Jackie is a real gone guy.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Stephen Stone with you as we are waiting out what has been a lightning delay, and now we've had a little bit of rain, but that has subsided for the moment, although we are surrounded and directly over top of us some clouds. So the latest update we have for you is we will resume at the top of the 6th inning of Game 1 with the Carolina Vipers. The Kingsmen in the lead by a score of 1-0. They estimate about 21 minutes from now we should get started again at 7:50 p.m. Eastern Time here at York Comprehensive High School. So our lightning delay will last another 20 minutes at the very least, and we'll resume at 7:50 Eastern here at York Comprehensive High School.
Now listen to me, you guys. This game of baseball is only one half skill. The other half is something else, something bigger. You gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start. You gotta have hope. Mustn't sit around and mope. Nothing's half as bad as it may appear. Wait till next year and hope. When your luck is batting 0, get your chin up off the floor. Mister, you can be a hero. You can open any door. There's nothing to it but to do it. You gotta have heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the cart. First you gotta have heart.
A great slugger we haven't got.
A great pitcher we haven't got. A great ball club we haven't got.
What do we got?
We've got heart.
All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start.
Now you're getting the idea.
We've got hope. We don't sit around and mope. Not a solitary sob do we heave, mister, 'cause we've got hope.
Boys, I'm proud of you.
We're so happy that we're humming.
That's the hearty thing to do.
Ho, 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 'cause we know our ship will come in.
So it's 10 years overdue.
Ho, ho, ho.
We've got heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the cart.
So what the heck's the use of crying?
Why should we curse?
We gotta get better, 'cause we can't get worse. And to add to it, we've got heart. We've got heart. We've got heart.
Top of the 9th, one away, nobody on. The Senators now just 2 outs away from the pennant. Bauer steps in. Hollingsworth gets his sign, delivers, Bauer swings, and it's a hard hit ball to deep short. Sohovic charges over, backhands it beautifully, and there's the long throw, and he's out by a step.
Here comes Gloria Thorpe. Tell it to her.
Go ahead, Rocky, you start.
Yeah, go ahead.
We've got heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start.
We're so happy that we're laughing.
Ha, ha, ha. That's the hearty thing to do.
Ho, ho, ho. So we ain't been autographing.
Ha, ha, ha. Except to sign an IOU.
Ho, ho, ho.
We've got heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the cart.
bottles flying, the hisses and boos.
The team has been consistent.
Yeah, we always lose, but we're laughing cause we've got heart. We've got heart. We've got heart. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get 'em back. 'Cause there's a root for the home team. And if they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause there's a 1, 2, or 3 strikes to out at the old ball game. Yeah. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and some Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. 'Cause there's a root for the home team. And if they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause there's a 1, 2, or 3 strikes you out at the old ball game.
The Whiz Kids had won it, Bobby Thompson had done it, and Yogi read the comics all the while. Rock and roll was being born, marijuana we would scorn. So down on the corner the national pastime went on trial. We're talking baseball, Klazuski, Campanella, talking baseball. The Man and Bobby Fella, the Scooter, the Barber and the Nuke. They knew them all from Boston to Dubuque, especially Willie, Mickey and the Duke. Well, Casey was winning, Hank Aaron was beginning, one Robbie going out, one coming in. Kiner and Midget Goodell, the Thumper and Mel Parnell, and Ike was the only one winning down in Washington. I'm talking baseball, Klazuski, Campanella, talking baseball. The Man and Bobby Fella, the Scooter, the Barber and the Duke. They knew them all from Boston to Dubuque, especially Willie, Mickey and the Duke. Now my old friend, the bachelor, well, he swore he was the Oklahoma Kid, and Cookie played hooky to go and see the Duke. And me, I always loved Willie May. Those were the days. Well, now it's the 80s, and Brett is the greatest, and Bobby Bonds can play for everyone. Rose is at the vet, and Rusty again is a Met, and the great Alexander is pitching again in Washington. I'm talking baseball, like Reggie Quisenberry, talking baseball. Carew and Gaylord Perry, Seaver, Garvey, Schmidt, and Vida Blue. If Cooperstown is calling, it's no fluke. They'll be with Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey. It was Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey. I'm talking Willie. Say hey, say hey, say hey, Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey, say Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey.
welcome back to your comprehensive high school. That one was closer, so that may delay us by even more. But we are anticipating, wait your turn, Carly. We are anticipating resuming in about 5 minutes, but having just seen another lightning strike, that may not be so. So let's hope that it was further than 5 miles away, although I don't think it was. But maybe the powers to be didn't see it, and they won't hear it from me. So, as we stand right now, we resume in about 5 minutes at 7:50 Eastern Time. Worst scenario, 8:15 Eastern. So, stick with us. We go to the top of the sixth in game number 1 with the Carolina Vipers. It's a 1-0 Kingsmen lead on the Kingsmen Baseball Network.
We need a hit, so here I go.
Ball 1.
just a man and not a free. Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, we want you on our side.
He tied the mark at 44, July the 1st, you know. Since then he's hit a good 12 more. Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, we want you on our side.
From coast to coast, that's all you'll hear of Joe, the one-man show. He's glorified the horse-hide sphere. Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, we want you on our side.
He'll live in baseball's Hall of Fame. He got there blow by blow. Our kids will tell their kids his name. Joltin' Joe DiMaggio.
We dream of Joey with the line from back. Joe DiMaggio.
We want you on our side. Whispers low of how they stopped our Joe. One night in Cleveland, oh, 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 goodbye street DiMaggio.
The first thing I remember is the game that I love. A man on the diamond with the golden glove. Daddy with me in the cheap seats above, saying, boy, keep your eye on the ball. The crack of the bat, the stadium's roar. We were up on our feet for the tie-breaking score. I said, Daddy, I know what you brought me here for. He said, good, I hoped you'd hear the call. Life's a fastball, bell time, coming right down the middle. Don't stand there and let it go by. Swing hard and aim for the stands. My field of dreams was covered in stone, an old gravel parking lot next to our home. Dad on the mound until the daylight was gone, saying, boy, keep your eye on the ball. Cause it's hey batter, swing batter, swing. The world is an infield, always chattering. If you don't concentrate, they'll spoil your timing, and you'll walk away cussing them all. Life's a fastball, bell time, coming right down the middle. Don't stand there and let it go by. Swing hard and aim for the stands, and thank God for your fans. 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 Dad threw a party when I got the call. All the years on the farm team finally paid off. Now I'm in the big leagues, aiming for the fall. Every summer's a long playoff run. As I walk to the plate, I look in the stands. I see myself and I see my old man. I hear my family and all of my friends cheering, boy, keep your eye on the ball. It's a fastball, bell time, coming right down the middle. I'm gonna mail one to the grandstands. Good glory, this one's for the fans, for the fans. Thank God for the fans. Thank God for the fans. And my old man. My old man.
Back at your comprehensive high school, we now are delayed until 8:20 Eastern, as we just had a lightning strike not 5 minutes ago when we were about to start again. So add another 30 minutes to the clock. We appreciate your patience, and we remind you that we are in game number 1, heading to the top of the 6th inning. It's a 7-inning affair, and hopefully we'll get both of them in this evening. But right now, the Kingsmen with a 1-0 lead as we get ready for the top of the 6th on the Kingsmen Baseball Network. Back with you in about 25 minutes.
Tessie is the Royal Rooters rally cry. Tessie is the tune they always sung. Tessie echoed April through October nights after serenade installed the Nene and Young. Tessie is a maiden with a sparkling eyes. Tessie is a maiden with a love. She doesn't know the meaning of her side. She's got a comment full of love. Sometimes when the game is on the line, Tessie always carried them away. Up the road from third base to Huntington, the boys would always sing and swing. 2, 3, 4! Tessie, now send the gravy shot it. We're out here, don't mess around. Boston, you know we love you, love to hear about roar to your sound. Don't blame us if we ever doubt you. You know we couldn't live without you. Tessie, you are the only. The Rooters showed up at the grounds one day. They found the seats had all been sold. McGreevy led the charge into the park, stormed the gates and put the game on hold. The Rooters gave the other team a dreadful fright. Boston's 10th man could not be wrong. Up from third base to Huntington, they sang another victory song. 2, 3, 4! Tessie, now send the gravy shot it. We're out here, don't mess around. Boston, you know we love you, love to hear about roar to your sound. Don't blame us if we ever doubt you. You know we couldn't live without you. Tessie, you are the only. The Rooters gave the other team a dreadful fright. Boston's 10th man could not be wrong. Up from third base to Huntington, they sang another victory song. Tessie, now send the gravy shot it. We're out here, don't mess around. Boston, you know we love you, glad to hear about roar to your sound. Don't blame us if we ever doubt you. You know we couldn't live without you. Tessie, you are the only.
walk out to the bleachers, sit in shirt sleeves on a perfect afternoon. They'll find they have reserved seats somewhere along one of the baselines where they sat when they were children and cheered their heroes. And they'll watch the game, and it'll be as if they'd dipped themselves in magic waters. The memories will be so thick, they'll have to brush them away from their faces. The one constant through all the years has been baseball. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers. It's been erased like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again. But baseball has marked the time. This field, this game, is a part of our past. It reminds us of all that once was good, and it could be again. Oh, people will come. People will most definitely come.
little boy in a baseball hat stands in the field with his ball and bat. Says, I am the greatest player of them all. Puts his bat on his shoulder and he tosses up his ball. And the ball goes up and the ball comes down. Swings his bat all the way around. The world's so still you can hear the sound. The baseball falls to the ground. Now the little boy doesn't say a word, picks up his ball, he is undeterred. Says, I am the greatest there has ever been. And he grits his teeth and he tries it again. And the ball goes up and the ball comes down. Swings his bat all the way around. The world's so still you can hear the sound. The baseball falls to the ground. He makes no excuses, he shows no fear. He just closes his eyes and listens to the cheer. Little boy, he adjusts his hat, picks up his ball, stares at his bat. Says, I am the greatest, the game is on the line. And he gives his all one last time. And the ball goes up like the moon so bright. Swings his bat with all his might. And the world's as still it can be. And the baseball falls. And that's strike three. Now it's supper time, and his mama calls. Little boy starts home with his bat and ball. Says, I am the greatest, that is a fact. But even I didn't know I could pitch like that. Says, I am the greatest, that is understood. But even I didn't know I could pitch that good.
If I pitch, can you catch? Will you hold the ball when you step to the plate? Will you swing and fall? If you play, you gotta know how it's done. Can you catch? Can you hold a hard one? I mean, baby, do you know the game? I mean, baby, do you know the game? I'm a big league pitcher. Can you catch the hairline swing? Can you hit ball I throw to you? Southpaw, can you hit ball I throw to you? But get your bat ready, baby. Let's see what you can do. Do you, baby, know what it's all about? Do you, baby, know what it's all about? I need a pinch hitter, 'cause my last man just fanned out. So get your bat ready, baby. 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 Let's have some fun. If you can hit that ball, you can make a home run. Play ball. I've got a drop that'll make you swing down low. I've got a drop that'll make you swing down low. You can't pick it up, baby. That means your stroke's too slow.
Well, regrettably, I don't bear good news for you, ladies and gentlemen, as they have just decided that they're going to terminate this. So Kingsmen will put this, it's an official game, so Kingsmen will put the win in the column by a score of 1-0 as we have played 5 innings, and 4.5 is what you need to make it an official game. So that being said, we will get together, good Lord willing, tomorrow night at 4:45 tomorrow afternoon Eastern Time with our pregame show. We'll have first pitch at 5 o'clock as we travel up to Charlotte Latin High School to take on these very same Carolina Vipers and hopefully get 2 in there. Now, as to what will become of the second game tonight, I can sit here and speculate for you that it'll get played Friday as possibly part of a antiquated doubleheader, meaning that we have this suspended game from June the 9th with the Vipers, where we were only in the 4th inning of that, and they may make the decision to go ahead and complete that game and then play the second game of what would have been tonight's doubleheader, and that would send us into the weekend. But a lot of variables, so stay tuned to the KingsmanBaseball.com website. And, of course, Joe Hudak, I'm sure, will be sending out messages to all of us to let us know what exactly is going on. But where we stand right now, we are done for tonight. We will get together tomorrow afternoon, 4:45 in Charlotte, at Charlotte Latin High School for a pair of games with these Carolina Vipers. Of course, rain is in the forecast again for tomorrow, and this is summer in the South, friends, especially South Carolina, especially when you get to the late part of the day with those hot temperatures and heat convectionary pop-up showers and thunder boomers and all the rest of it. Oh, my. But that's where we are. So, Kingsman will put the win in the column tonight. Chaz DeBrule will get the win. He went the distance, 5 total innings. Until tomorrow afternoon, I'm Stephen Stone from York, South Carolina. Good night, everyone.
This has been Kingsman Baseball. Fly ball center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. That's going to roll to the wall. It'll be extra bases. Kingsman Baseball has been brought to you by Chick-fil-A, Cherry Road, Rock Hill. Sutton Construction Incorporated of Rock Hill. Call 803-327-5654. Rock Hill Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Open Happiness. Planet Fitness, home of the Judgment-Free Zone. And by Substation 2, Cherry Road, Rock Hill, across from Winthrop University. Slice, slice, slice. Garden, garden, garden.
High flying ball, deep left. That thing is smoke. You got to have a passport to catch that.
Join us next time for Kingsman Baseball, here on the Kingsman Baseball Radio Network. Thanks for listening.